Alright guys, so I wanted to start this episode just showing you guys this in the space zone. Look at all these Astrodelphus. Space dolphins galore. There's a big pod of them here. I'm not going to mess with them, try to feed them. I just wanted to start my video showing you guys this. It's a little crazy, a little insane, but there you go. And then in the next little part, I want to show you guys what me and my daughter were doing. It was just kind of funny. She was glitched out. So how are you riding your Shadowmane? Here, move a little bit. Let me check it out. Wow, that's called side saddle right there. Check that out. What the heck is going on here? Woo! Party time! That is just funky. Oh, what did he do? Damn, you're still like that. There you go. I don't know if you got a better one, but that is funny. Alright guys, welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved on Genesis 2. This is my playthrough on Genesis 2. It's kind of like a little choppier. I'm not doing it like I do the one on the island for beginners. This is just kind of showing you guys some things I'm doing. So I use Superstructures. Some people know Superstructures Plus. Superstructures took over because Structures Plus dropped the support, but then he picked it back up again. But anyway, made it so that other people would do it. So Superstructures is the one I use. And that's what these hatcheries are right here. If you see these, hatcheries will pick up eggs. So I want to just kind of explain what I'm doing, just a little brief clip of what I'm doing. So in here is your inventory. You hit I to get the inventory, however it is on Xbox or PlayStation. I don't know, I don't play them, but you guys know how to get in your inventory. This one right here is your mission list on Genesis 2. So you have your missions that you can do, and these are the ones I've accomplished. That one's, I don't even know how anybody could do that without cheating. To choose your own adventure. Anyway, so you go to effects. These are the effects I currently have in place right now in the world. I have the mating interval, and then I have the baby boom. Now the mating interval is the most important one. If you're not using Superstructure, you're going to want the egg hatching increase one, which will make your eggs hatch quicker. This one is done with the Bulldog Fetch right there. So Bulldog Fetch Gamma is pretty easy to do. You can do it with regular I wouldn't say trank arrows, but if you have like shocking tranquilizer darts or trank darts, I have an Ascendant long neck rifle I use. If you want to get the Maywing, this is the Maywing Poach one, the mating interval. That's the most important one, I think. And what it does is, let's go to Maywing Poach and find it. There it is right there. So I do the beta one. As you can see, beta is not as difficult anymore once you use a tech bow. But what happens is your teams are interested in each other, as it says right there. Two things it does is it makes everything mate quicker, and it also makes the intervals between imprints quicker as well. So let me show you guys what I mean by that. So if I'm looking at the gigas here, I'm breeding gigas. This is my male I'm breeding into the lines, and these gigas will lay an egg, and as soon as they lay an egg, they will start breeding again. Now with the intervals for the imprints, when I'm doing these imprints, let me imprint on that one real quick. Come on, let me do it. Alright, there we go. We should be missing 100%. So let me see if this one's got one so I can show you. This is what I mean. Okay, cool. So this will work. So here's my giga. Now let me take this giga for a walk, and I'll show you guys what I mean by the imprint. Come here, you. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, what are you confused for? Walk. I swear they don't know what they're doing sometimes. I don't understand. And you should imprint right there. Come on. There we go. Alright, come on. I've done this so many times now. So let me get him back. But as you can see, this one just laid an egg, and it's already mating again. That's what I mean by the mating thing. The mating boost. Alright, let me get this giga back over here. Put them back in range of the troughs. That's good enough. And what I mean by the imprint, so you see it's 33. It's basically 33 and a half minutes. Normally it would be an hour and 5 minutes or an hour and 10 minutes. So what that does, this this mating interval, so it makes the imprints about 30 minutes, and for the gigas, so it increases the time or decreases the time in half. And it also makes these gigas breed quicker. So they lay an egg and then they immediately start breeding again. So what I'm doing is I am, and I'll show you guys how to do this if you've never done it before. I am breeding for mutations, and I'm just messing around. I'm doing the Rexes, so I have Rexes right here breeding too, but I'm doing the Gigas and the Rexes. The Rexes are basically, I'm going to transfer back to my island game and use them for the boss fights and maybe Ragnarok for boss fights. You could breed and get mutations so much quicker on Genesis 2 than you can on the previous maps. You probably can on Genesis 1. I just hate Genesis 1. Genesis 1 is the worst map they ever came out with. Anyhow, so what I'm using is I'm using the incubators. So this is a regular incubator. You can see egg incubator. This is not the superstructure one, and this is the superstructure one. So they work exactly the same. I want to show you guys. I'm going to hover over an egg. So with the egg incubator, you can see where it says incubation boost, 20%. That's the highest you can get it, is 20%. So if I click E on here, it will show me the temperature. So you want to adjust the temperature to your eggs or where they need. And these Giga eggs, 44 degrees is perfect for them. Now if I'm using this one, let me grab the hatchery. So I'm going to grab some eggs out of a hatchery. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And then I'm going to dump them in here. Now superstructures, I think, has some kind of glitch with their hatchery. Hopefully it'll fix it, but the boost only goes to 10% for some reason, and I have it set the same temperature, 43.5. I can't get it to 44, but if I go up one more, let's see, where's the temperature, stat settings, no, temperature controls. I can go up 1 degree, and it goes to 44.5, but it doesn't change it at all. So no matter what, I can't get 100% or 20% in this one. What happened? Did I grab 10 eggs? I swore I grabbed 10 eggs. Alright, so anyway, so what I'm doing is I let the hatcheries pick them up. Now the hatcheries, let me just grab one and show you. Here's right here. We'll bring an egg all the way down to 1%. So it'll be 99% when you put them in here. These weren't ready yet. As you can see, some of them are 50, 52, 59, 23. And what I'm doing is I'm just looking. So you see how this has 5 mutations, and that is my mutated level, 5 mutations at level 170 male. So I'm trying to get a 6 on the males. So that one's only got 5. It gave me 1 on the female, but I don't care. I want 6 on the males. So I'm just looking at them, see if I get any 6s. I have no 6s in there, so then I'm just going to destroy all these guys. I don't want them. They're just wasting my inventory, wasting time. I was saving them at first for kibble, but shoot. You turn on your May wings, you'll get way more kibble than this. And the Giga eggs only make exceptional kibble anyway. They don't make extraordinary anymore. I don't know why they changed that. But as you can see, this one right here, I got 6. I don't really care so much of the levels. I care about the mutations. I can breed for levels later once I get the levels up. But this one's got 172, so probably out of the 2, of course, I'll probably breed the 172 one into the line. And then so what I'll do is when this one hatches, when it's ready to hatch, I will hatch it, and then I will take this male out of the line and I'll put this one in the line after I raise it. So like I'm raising this one here, I think this one's a 6. Yeah, this one's a 6 mutation on the male. So once this one is done raising, it's only imprinted at 50%, I got a little ways to go. So once it's done raising, I'm going to take this one out, and then I will put this one in. So this one will go into the line. So let's go ahead and name him. And we are going to name him, I'm going to do it a little different this time. I'm going to go 6 M. So he's got 6 mutations, and he's level 162. Yep, sorry. So we're going to go 6 M 162. So he's got 6 mutations and he's level 162. Let's call it like this so I know what I'm doing. 6M 162L. There we go. Now we got him. So that's his name. 6M 162L. So when I'm breeding them, I know which ones are in those hatcheries, or in the, excuse me, not the hatcheries, but the incubators. I can know which egg's in there. So I see, like you can see the male, that's Muti 5 170. So 5 mutations 170. I just like calling it the other way, it's easier. So let me show you guys what these what I mean by these eggs real quick. So I'm gonna grab 10 of these Rex ones, Rex eggs, by the way, used to weigh 40 or 50 pounds. Now they weigh 15. So they changed the weight on these. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and I'm gonna dump them in here. And I have one over here. I have another one. And there's a 100. So that one is, as you can see, that's my Rex. That one's got 2 mutations, so 2M is level 226. So we can go ahead and hatch that thing. There we go. I have this one over here set for the Rexes. So the temperature set for, oh, it's nothing because I don't have anything in here. It's set for 33 degrees for the Rexes. This one over here is set for the Gigas. But I don't really care. I don't use this one. I just use this one to look. So let's check them out. These are before I had the 2 mutation ones. There's the 2. He's only got 2. So I'm looking at the male as the bottom right there. So where it says 2M226, if you guys see that, I'm looking, it's got 2 mutations, so I'm looking for it to have 3. So I'm trying to get these to a 3. Once I get to a 3, I'll raise that Rex and replace the Rex in my line. So we're going to destroy all these. The superstructure one, by the way, if you guys know, if you use superstructures, his incubator is pretty cool, except for the fact that the boost doesn't work. But you can set this thing, so if I go in here, I can go to stat settings. I can actually turn on the enable egg stat optimization, or I can turn on enable auto hatch, right? So if I do this one, it should optimize the eggs. Let's close that and see what happens. Let's see if that changes my gigas in there. I've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see if that fixes it. And you can auto hatch them. I don't want to auto hatch anything though, because I don't. This is not cool. See, his incubation, it doesn't work. So his setting on this thing, he needs to fix it, because let's see that. I don't know why that's not working. Choose optimal egg stats. Oh, I don't want that. So you got to choose this and then that, and it'll auto hatch them if they have certain stats. We don't want to do that, or you can destroy them. Yeah, closing that. I'm not using that. Okay. So that setting will set for like if they don't have these kind of stats, it'll destroy them or hatch them. So we're not messing with that. Yeah, that one got a male. I mean a male and a female. I just want all the males first, so I can make sure I'm putting the mutations in the right line. But that's what I'm doing, guys. So I'm not going to show you guys all this. I just want to show you guys briefly how this works. Give you guys a little bit of an idea of what I'm doing here. And then bring you guys back on something else here. You don't want to watch people do eggs. It's boring, but I just want to explain it to you. So if that's all you watch, I appreciate you watching. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, but I'm going to do a little bit more. That was like a pink drop. Okay. Pink or red? I don't think there's a pink. So that looked like a pink or a red drop. And so I just flew up here real quick to see what drops are on the map today. 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So let's get back down here. I don't have these memorized yet. Put them on my wall here. Red is oil. There's no pink. Okay, so that's red. It's gotta be red. Yep, it's gotta be red. Turn this guy back on. Put some more metal. I need metal. One of my daughters says she likes the floors in here, and I do like the floors in here. The problem is that what I want to do is I want to cover the whole top, and I want to go like a roof. And I can't do a roof enough to have floors all the way across, so I got to do floors. So unfortunately, I can't leave it just plain floors. So I had to floor the whole inside of the building and the outside. We'll look at a couple of drops real quick. Do I have the drop thing on? Whoops, whoops, whoops. Get up here first. I'll land here first. Yep, I do. Advanced crate, so we're good. Data on? That's a wolf. I got a video I posted, guys, if you haven't seen it yet, but the color of the drops will tell you what is in space. So each time the ship makes a jump to hyperspace, which is every night at midnight, it takes an hour and a half, so till 1:30 in the morning it's flying through space. When it stops at 1:30 in the morning, it'll be in a new planet, which you can see up there at night. You can't really see it sometimes during the day, but at night you can see it. And then, oh, where's that, Bruno? So that new planet will determine what the asteroids, what you're going to get from the asteroids. So the red one, as you guys saw, is, oh man, I can't remember what it was. I was just looking at it. Nothing I want. Oh, can't transfer that. What am I trying to do? Take this stuff. Get rid of that. Whatever it was. I can't remember what that was. You guys just saw it on the map. But it's nothing I want. Oil, I think it was, or obsidian. Here, I'll show you guys. Four space bridges you can get through to the other side if you haven't seen it yet or you haven't played Genesis yet. You can also go through the vents, which there's, I don't know how many vents there are. Let's hit one real quick and I'll show you. I'm going to get back to some of these drops. I'm going to hit some drops. I have a little problem remembering these colors. I don't know why I can't remember. I can remember almost everything else, but when it comes to these colors and these asteroids, I cannot remember. I just read it and I can't remember what it was. Really weird. So it looks like there's 4 on this side and maybe 4 on the other, so maybe 8 vents. And you can build in here, by the way. I think you can build in here on official too. Of course, people probably are, and they're probably blocking it off, being jerks, and that's why I don't play official PvP, because people are just mean, pointless. You can't have fun building and crafting and creating and taming if you're playing on those kind of maps. So there you go. So now we're out in space, and like I said, it tells you which one it is. Go look. That looks like oil. Yeah, that's oil. The pink, so the pinkish red drops end up being the pinkish asteroids, which are oil. Get down so I can show you. Get down there, dude. There's really no reason to be afraid out here unless you're harvesting stuff and something gets you. Because all you got to do is speed fly and you'll outrun anything out here. You can outrun the void worms. You can outrun everything. Nothing can really catch you. A lot of metal. Be a great time to harvest metal. It ain't just metal though. Where's the other stuff? Okay, I'm confused. Are these glitched now too? Alright, it seems to be only metal out here, and it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be oil. These things are so glitchy. What is that? Is that oil? Yep, there they are. The oil rocks. Yeah, oil. See? Oil and metal. Okay. Let's get back out of here. Yeah, it was like 8 space bridges. Or 8 vents. 4 on each side. 4 space bridges, 8 vents. Same across the other way too. They go into the Rockwell side. There's a whale. Drop hunting. Here we go. Oh, by the way, if you guys are playing, you see that little thing going up there? You can build on that too. So, up to the top, you can get pretty high up there. You can't get all the way to the top because the height of the map. There, let's get to it. Isn't as tall as it looks. It'd be cool if it went all the way to the top, but it doesn't. It has a ceiling. Man, let's run up this glossy thing. Fastest way to get to the top is run up this thing. There we go. See, at the top. And as you can see, I'm not all the way to the top. I'm at the top as far as you can go, but there's actually more of the image past it. Hey, pretty cool though. And someone could build way up here. Pretty neat. Alright, let's get down there and get this drop. So yeah, if you want to breed something and you want to mutate, you want to breed for mutations, you want to breed for colors, man, if you got Genesis 2, load them in an obelisk and put them on here and do it here. And then send them back to your other map when you're done, because this is the place to do it. Lots of cool stuff in these drops too. What I'm doing is throwing them right back in the obelisk, and I'll take them out later because, like I said, I'm using, I'm using Dino Storage 2 mod. So it gives you the soul terminal, which acts as an obelisk. Of course, you can use those terminals down there, the mission terminals, to pull anything you want out. Ooh, look at that owl. Alright, level 95. Cool looking pink one though. I got the Easter event on right now. By the way, if you're interested in playing with other people, you don't want to play official, you can play on my server. It's open. You just got to contact me through Discord and let me know. And I'll give you an invite and you can play. Right now, it's only me and my daughters, but that's fine. Anybody else wants to play, you can. If not, you know, it's fine with me. It's open though. More people, the better. All right, dump that. I don't want that. Yeah, only 3 of us on here. There's plenty of places to build if you're looking for a map to play on PC. I don't think you can do cross-platforms yet, so. Striders there. Oldest daughter likes to run around on the ground on the Shadowmane, said she sees more, and we miss stuff when we're flying, which I agree, we probably do miss a lot. So every once in a while, I'll take a gig out and walk around, or a silo. I'm not a big fan of the Shadowmanes. They're cool underwater, but other than that, take all that. See if I can land right there. Alright guys, well, hope this was enjoyable for you. I didn't do a lot of stuff, just want to kind of show you guys the incubation chamber, the hatcheries, how to breed for mutations if you're doing that stuff, and then, you know, pink drops, what it relates to. So thanks for watching, and I'm about to get attacked by an owl. I'll see you next time.